Hello, welcome to Ascension Diary 15. I'm going to call this the full circle. It's the ending of the series. And I just want to say this right here. If you're coming here to get the final big story, the story is in the journey. You need to watch everything up until this point. And I also want to say, I didn't want to put any of this out. I mean, I met the dragon, the interdimensional, the cat being. I did all this. This is my journey. I really didn't want to tell anybody any of this, but I was told to. That's the only reason I'm putting any of this out. And I'll get to that in just a second. So let me get into this just to end this story. I was driving in my car and I was just thinking of the magician. I was talking to him. He's talking to me. I'm finding out things, and I'm just wondering. I was in my car and I was wondering what is the next for me? Where's the magician going to point me to? And I was driving, and just right away my head turned, and there was a sign for Jesus. So I just kind of, full circle. That's why I'm calling it full circle. It goes back to God and Jesus. So I asked the magician if he was pointing me to Jesus, and the cards say, he carefully presented to me, knowing Jesus would help me to get where I am going. Mary also. Without the divine feminine, I cannot ascend. That's what the card said. So right after that, I was doing the dishes. And this is, I guess, the peak of my journey. I wrote this down right after it happened so that I would have it all straight. I just want to read it right off the page here. So I was doing the dishes this afternoon. I was driving and thought about the magician and how he would guide me. I then saw a Jesus sign. Thought I should see if he talks through the cards. So I was wanting to see if he would talk to me. So I was doing the dishes, wondering if Jesus would talk to me through the cards. And in my head, while doing the dishes, I heard a voice, the most normal voice you could ever hear in your life. A channel. It was a channeling. And the voice just said, I don't need those cards to talk to you. What would you like to talk about? And I got choked up and tears started in my eyes. I react like this when I pray and I feel holy presence around me. I get to the point where I get so nerved up, I just have to ask it to leave. And so I started feeling this feeling as soon as I heard that voice. And the only thing I could think of to say to Jesus was, why do I react like this when you're around? And Jesus' words. He said it is guilt, and I needed to forget about it and forgive myself. My past made me who I am, but it does not define me. I then felt some weight leave me. I then asked what I can do for Carrie, because she's having a hard time through all this crap going on. And he just said, hug her and say that Jesus loves her and he is with her. So I did that. So I never tried to talk to Jesus with the cards. He never talked to me again. That was it. But I did try Mary. Mother Mary says, the magician led you to the best place he possibly could. My message is that you need to be more assertive. Open up new avenues to spread your knowledge. You have been doing a lot of work, and good energy is working in your favor. The magician had a message, and I wrote this one down, 2 of them. I'm watching as you put your energy into bringing out the hidden, trying to shape the world into a more fulfilling place. Don't be sad if it seems like the message is not getting out. Keep doing what you're doing. In time, you will be on your way. And he also said, it seems like nothing is happening. Forces are with you. Literally everyone will see the value of this info, and a huge difference will be made in many lives. Continue your journey. When it's over and you look back, you'll see the value of what you've done. And I'm just going to follow it off with one last thing Mother Mary said. You may feel betrayed about how things are going, but you are making connections that are doing things behind the scenes. You are the healer in many ways. You are now and actually always have been doing what your soul contract dictates. Independence is coming your way, and the change that will set you on your course. It's all coming with the crash of the economy, and it is very close. So that leaves us where we are. This was my journey. Like I said, I really didn't want to share it. It's my journey. But I was told that it will help people. That's the only reason I'm putting it out there, is because I was told to. So I just want to thank anybody that hung in, watched all this. I really hope you get something out of it. I'm still continuing my journey, but this was a good place to end it. And I hope all you realize there's a lot more to reality than a job and money and the repetitiveness of life. There's a lot going on. And my last part of this is love each other. That's all I gotta say.